guys, it's Ash here with WatchMojo, and these are the top 10 Pikachu fights in Pokemon.
Pikachu!
For this list, we'll be looking at the most shocking battles Ash's starter has ever taken part in. Number 10 versus Gigantamax Dreadnought. Pikachu shouldered some pretty major battles over the years, but this one might actually be the biggest. But there's no need to fret, since Pikachu decided to fight Gigantamax with Gigantamax.
Pikachu just Dynamax!
It's hard to beat the very first time Ash's partner goes giant, especially since it comes with some ludicrous feats of supercharged strength. In fact, all it took was a single epic G-Max Volt Crash to zap Dreadnought back down to size. Literally. But beyond all the static, this whole fight just serves as yet another welcome evolution for Ash and Pikachu. Since they didn't even need a Dynamax band to pull it off, it's safe to say Dreadnought wasn't the only one shocked by their victory.
It can't be. That young man, he's in a Dynamax battle without a Dynamax band!
Number 9 versus Alan. In Ash's very first League Finals ever, him bringing out his starter was more of a matter of when, not if. So he skipped the preamble and let Pikachu kick off the fight in downright electric fashion.
Now, Electro Ball!
Alan didn't make it easy on him though, but even against a Tyranitar, a Metagross, and a Charizard, Pikachu consistently proved why he's been Ash's ace since the very first episode.
Pikachu, use Thunderbolt! Let's go!
It's a surprise Thunderbolt from Pikachu! Can Metagross withstand it?
Had he not taken on half of Alan's team by himself, he may very well have won in the end too. So even though he couldn't quite clinch the win, there's no doubt about it. Pikachu was the total MVP of this match.
Thunderbolt is super effective, but Charizard is still standing!
Number 8 versus Latios.
You know I'm not about to give up. I say let's show him how strong we are.
There's not many Pokemon out there who will scrap with a legendary for their trainer, let alone actually put up a good fight. But Pikachu doesn't just take a Giga Impact to the chin, he actually lands a few of his own blows too. Judging by the reaction, it's clear Latios severely underestimated the sting of a Thunderbolt.
Pikachu, Thunderbolt, let's go!
But the light show didn't end there either. After cornering Pikachu with an all-powerful Luster Purge attack, Ash's partner was left with no other option than to unleash a Volt Tackle to end all Volt Tackles.
Now, use Iron Tail!
It's easily one of the coolest finishing blows to date, and given how many fights he'd taken part in, that's really saying something. Number 7 versus Mega Gyarados. After a few regions apart, what better way to celebrate Misty's grand return than with a good old-fashioned Pokemon brawl?
Gyarados versus Pikachu! Begin!
Pikachu, use Thunderbolt! Alright, Hydro Pump!
Rest assured, despite the irresistible nostalgia, this fight is anything but vintage. Instead, from the moment Misty flicks on her Mega Bracelet, it's clear she's kept up with the times.
Strong, valiant, and powerful! And now my beautiful blue sweetheart! Mega Evolve!
As a result, this fight is as flashy as can be, but its real claim to fame is seeing just how far these two trainers have come. After all, in this moment, Pikachu's high-voltage attacks serve as a literal personification of his trainer's journey. With all that on the line, it's no surprise that Pikachu's sparking Gigavolt burned Gyarados to an utter crisp.
Use Gigavolt Havoc!
Number 6 versus Regice. With 2 losses to Brandon already under his belt, there was a lot riding on Ash's third go at the Battle Frontier. So when even his all-star Kanto squad couldn't thaw through Regice, Ash had no choice but to bring out the big vaults.
That did something! Yeah! Regice sure felt that!
Then, just in case it wasn't already tense enough, Pikachu was almost immediately frozen solid. With Ash's ace down for the count, and the referee seconds away from calling the match, it seemed pretty hopeless.
Pikachu's unable to battle, which means the winner is...
That is until Pikachu shattered both the ice and his limits with a single unforgettable Thunderbolt. After that, his match-winning Volt Tackle proved he and Ash were ready for a whole new frontier.
Regice!
Number 5 versus Lieutenant Surge. Evolution is supposed to be a natural part of Pokemon growth. So after Pikachu received a brutal thrashing at the Vermilion City Gym, it makes sense why he and Ash thought they needed to fight Thunder with Thunder.
On the other hand, to make it evolve just to fight, I would be just like Surge.
And yet, it's because of how the two reconcile Pikachu's shortcomings that makes the rematch so gratifying. On a very fundamental level, watching Pikachu prove that he doesn't have to change to be strong is simply Pokemon at its best.
Rachel?
Of course, it helps that it's attached to a rousing second match against Surge. There, the Electric Mouse fittingly tanks a Thunderbolt on his way to earning a well-deserved Thunder Badge.
Unbelievable!
Number 4 versus Gladion. Even though Pikachu didn't zap the final blow of this set, he still brought the shocks when necessary. So following Melmetal's retreat, Ash's partner picked up the slack with a breathlessly exhilarating match against Silvally. Better yet, Pikachu's Electro Web Iron Tail combination didn't just get the KO, it did it with style.
What a rip! Use Iron Tail!
Then somehow the bout with Zoroark managed to be even more insane. The fantastic imagery of light versus dark turned the nail-biting back and forth into a true animated spectacle. In the end, Pikachu didn't beat Gladion on his own, but that instantly iconic breakneck blitz proved that no one was stealing his thunder anytime soon. Not that we'd expect anything less from the finals of a regional league.
Thanks a lot, Pikachu.
Number 3 versus Dragonite. Following a bitter defeat at the Indigo League, the Orange Islands proved a rare shot at redemption for Ash and his team. As expected, Pikachu didn't waste the opportunity.
I guess it's up to you and me, Pikachu.
The only issue was that he had to first get through Drake's signature Dragonite, who debuted as one of the most imposing adversaries the series had ever seen. But with Ash's pride at stake, Pikachu maximized his mobility in order to land a direct Thunder attack.
Pikachu! Thunder attack!
Pikachu lights into Dragonite with a tremendous thunder attack!
For as comparatively brief as this is, this one fight encompasses everything Pikachu brings to the series. It's epic, it's emotional, and it's a well-earned win for both trainer and Pokemon. You can't ask for anything better than that.
Dragonite is unable to battle. The winner of this competition is Ash Ketchum.
Number 2 versus Leon's Charizard. Ash's quest to be a Pokemon Master was always going to come down to Pikachu. After everything they'd been through, it's the only thing that would have felt right. Except Pokemon didn't just give Pikachu the win, it made him earn it through what is probably the best fight in the entire series. There's too many amazing qualities to list, from its insane production values to its gorgeous music and everything else in between. But of course, the biggest jolt is that this is the emotional conclusion to Pokemon as we know it. So if this is truly Pikachu's last Thunderbolts, it's hard to think of a higher note to go out on. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1 versus Tapu Koko.
Pikachu, it's all yours!
Even amidst clashes with champions, legendaries, frontier brains, and more, this might be the moment Pikachu was at his single most powerful. Admittedly, he had some serious help from Alola's guardian deities. But that doesn't make the results any less than jaw-dropping. After all, it's pretty much impossible to resist getting chills from that glorious 10 million volt Thunderbolt.
Alright, here we go! At full power!
The best part of it all, though, is that Ash and Pikachu were already Alola League champions. For all intents and purposes, their dream had already been fulfilled. So really, this was just a victory lap to remind everyone that, even though Pikachu didn't win the league himself, there's no question who's really the very best around here. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.